Good morning, guys. Thanks for listening to Coffee with Christ. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button below. Share these with your friends. It's the middle of the week. It's a great day. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Yesterday, I talked about persecution coming to the church, and I wanted to add a little bit to that. I wanted you to know, I talked a little bit about and just reminded everyone about the origin of evil and how God isn't up there causing bad things, but he uses them for good. And persecution of the church assisted in spreading the gospel. You know, when it looked like evil had triumphed, God really used it to spread the gospel. And that's really the same way when Jesus died on the cross. You know, think about it. It looked like for 3 days that evil had won, evil had triumphed, that an innocent man had been killed and was just dead. But 3 days later, God raised Jesus from the dead. And so he uses, when it looks bad, he's using the circumstances for his good. And I just want to show you that that is what happened. We were out of Acts 8, and it said that the believers were scattered. And I want you to realize that in Acts 8:5, it says that Philip, one of the first places that they were scattered to, it says that Philip, for example, went to the city of Samaria. Judea and Samaria was where Jesus intended the gospel to first spread out in Acts 1:8. I want to read this to you so that you hear this. It says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses, telling people about me everywhere, in Jerusalem, throughout Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." And we know that Judea and Samaria was the first, and then to the ends of the earth, which did happen. And so basically, I wanted to read that to you. I wanted you guys to see that Jesus knew. He said it was going to have to do this, and this is what happened. They were scattered, and Philip went to Samaria. So basically, I wanted to hop on here and just remind everyone a couple things. The church always becomes stronger historically in times of persecution. The throne of God was not surprised back in Acts, when we read in Acts 8, and there was this intense persecution and they were being scattered. God was not on the throne like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? This isn't what I thought. He just wasn't. He wasn't surprised by it. And he's not surprised by whatever's going on right now. In the earth, all of these things, God is not on the throne surprised, saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. This isn't in my plan. He's not surprised. So we can breathe, we can believe, and we can trust. We do not have to understand. I am giving you permission this morning that you do not have to fully understand. Our humanity, our Christian certitude, we want to figure out every little thing. Why? I do. I'm a thinker. I want to wrap my mind around it. And if I can get my mind around it somewhat, I'm okay. But we don't have to wrap our mind around it. We don't have to know everything. You're not God. Neither am I. So all we have to do is breathe, believe, and trust. And that's the encouragement today. Breathe, believe, and trust. I'm going to be doing that. I am praying that you guys do that. And just be encouraged. God's not surprised. He's on the throne. He was on the throne then and wasn't surprised. Jesus said that it was going to scatter. Jesus said that the good news was going to have to go to Judea and Samaria and the ends of the earth. And that is exactly what happened. I'm sure they prayed. They didn't like how it was happening, but it was happening. So breathe, believe, and trust today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.